Open slow, touch the oak, feel the grain, remember rain. There's a crayon comet folded in the cedar seam. I speak uncertainties in cardboard kings and simple dreams. Truth is a map I giggle, drawn in single colors bold. I sell you consolations bought from comic books of gold. My hands are small, the future flat as a playing card. My faith is loud, untested, sharp as a backyard shard. But the hinges breathe and tell a different tale. Time stirs the paper, lets the echoes sail. The desk drawer full of echoes, open in the past, explains a choir of younger selves, unspells the names of old refrains. You hear the preacher, soldier, poet, scientist and child, all their worn convictions filed away in ribbons sweet and wild. Close the drawer, but the sound lingers like a tide inside your head. Every lesson becomes an ocean where the old beliefs are led. I slam the drawer and trumpet slogans in a cardboard crown. Burn the maps, break the glass, tear the kings and burn the town. I know revolution by the shapes of fists and painted signs. My certainty is lightning bright and sharp along the spines. I pledge to change the sky with fireworks and anxious hands, blind to how the storm might swallow what it thinks it mends. Hinge and shadow shift, the youth replays its creed, but echoes fold like paper in another time's need. The desk drawer full of echoes, open in the past, explains voices that once anchored you, now loosen all your chains. You hear the lover, prophet, skeptic, gambler, saint and child, each one reciting doctrines that the heart has since exiled. Close the drawer, but the echo's not gone, it turns into a thread we stitch with borrowed voices on the pillow of the dead. Voice of earth, I swore I'd know the ground, its grain, its bone, its law. I swore I'd light the night and never fear the fall. I swore to cleanse the map, to wash away the names. I swore that every word would fly and never be the same. But every promise softens into salt, into a lens of rain. Trailing yesterday's cuff, a scholar of my failures, I catalog each bluff. Certainty is heavier than the doubts we tuck away. I say an ink that once declared the world now fades to shades of gray. I argue with my younger selves with tenderness and rust, tell them truth is laid like a palace, like a crust. Hinges sing a form of certainties, thin as moth wing sails. The drawer gives up its sermons, one by paper trail. The desk drawer full of echoes, open in the past, explains a dozen younger voices teach the manners of your stains. You hear the dreamer, drealer, dealer, desert wanderer and child, each one rehearsing answers that your grown self has filed. Close the drawer, but the music stays, a fossil and a flame. Those past versions argue softly, calling out your name. So I leave it cracked a little, let some whispers roam the room. A a small revolving chorus to make the silence bloom. Not to kneel to every echo, not to worship every past, but to listen like a river listens to the stones at last. Open the drawer, hear the echoes make their plaintive art. Close it again and carry them like weather in your heart.